He's Ash.
He's David. And this is the Artful Pose.
Let's try it again. Hey everybody, I have a huge treat today. Today we're going to be reviewing Vigilante. Yes, DC's Vigilante is finally in fully articulated form. I am ecstatic about this. You have no idea. Yeah, I know he's just pretty much a cowboy, but hey, in this day and age, in the year of our Lord 2026, we don't have a lot of cowboy characters other than what, Overwatch and what I think Hasbro just recently put out with the Phantom Rider and maybe Cowboy Deadpool. We don't really have a lot of Westerners or old cowboy stuff, and I am very happy that they're starting to come out. I mean, Vigilante, for those of you who don't know this character, Greg Sanders Vigilante was the first one. He was a rock troubadour. Yes, he does play the guitar very well. And his, I believe it was his family and his dad were killed by bandits. And he said, you know what? I'm through being a troubadour. I'm gonna be a vigilante. And he donned his outfit, even went to New York, learned some karate from some down in Chinatown and some kung fu, even teamed up with Batman a couple of times, and wanted to take justice into his own hands, and that's what he did. You go, Greg. Love you, man. Those of you who, like me, probably didn't know about it unless you were reading All-Star Squadron, which is one of the teams that Vigilante, Greg, is part of. And now, this is not to be confused with the Vigilante that is on the show. What was it? Peacemaker. Totally different Vigilante. Later on down the road, and that show has done a completely different take on the character. The best rendition, if you want media, if you don't want to read All-Star Squadron or actually dig for the very, very small run of Vigilante, a great rendition of this is actually in the Justice League animated series, Justice League Unlimited, played by Nathan Fillion, and I think it's one of the best renditions of Vigilante. So most of us who do know him probably remember the Nathan Fillion version, and that's the one I fell in love with, and I eventually wanted to collect the books. And even when I was younger, I tried to make this guy myself, custom-wise. So let's see what he has in the box. It looks like he's got a lasso, he's got his 2 pistols, he's got a tomahawk, he's got a Bowie knife, looks like a Winchester repeater rifle, got the gun holsters. It is stacked. Alright, so let's stop gawking at him. Let's open him up. Alright, there he is. Greg is out of the box, and I love him! Oh my gosh, he's so great! Now, when McFarlane was advertising Vigilante, I remember I got a sneak peek at New York Comic Con back in 2025, and I knew once I saw that Vig was going to be on display, or one of the projects coming on down the line, I got ecstatic. I have to admit, I was really, really excited. And then they said cloth goods, and I thought, cloth goods, what does that mean? The bandana. That's what's so great. Now, most of us who know Vigilante, he doesn't really take the bandana down that off, but in this figure, you can. Absolutely. You can take it down, and you can pull it up. It's made out of a, almost like a Lycra spandex material. It does a very good job. The team did a fantastic job. There's a little bit of stitching there, so you can get that nice bandana knot, which I thought was great. The lasso itself, it's really just a piece of string. It goes right over his shoulder. That's also the cloth goods. So they're not lying when they say that Vigilante has good cloth goods. Speaking of not lying, I'm not lying when I say it really helps us out if you like and subscribe to our channel. So while I'm talking about it, you can just do that little click, click. You could do it. That's right, man. Better click that like button. Anyway, so I'm very, very happy. So I'm going to take the lasso off for now because it comes undone. These pistols, his revolvers, are just, oh, they're so great. See that? And I think you can use them with some other figures, but they might be a little bit bigger because he is more to the 7-inch scale line. Accessory-wise, yeah, he does come with the tomahawk. He comes with the Bowie knife. Fits right there. And they do fit very nicely in his hand. You might have to work them to open them up a little bit. But once you do, he holds all of his accessories very well. So you can get some really great dynamic cowboy action. Yeah. It's so much fun. I love it. And then I love that he can hold his weapons. And he does come with his repeater rifle. I love how you can see the wood grain in it. I love that detail. And the holsters do hold the guns very nicely. You do have to push them all the way in or they can fall out. So those of you who have the Deadpool movie figure know what I'm talking about. Those pistols just fall right out. Whereas this one, they do not. He can hold the rifle very well. Just get that in there. So he can hold the rifle extremely well. So if you want to get the rifle action, which I know most of us do, if you played Red Dead Redemption at any of them, you know that was usually your main weapon. The paint apps are very nicely done. And as you can see, let me see right here. Oh, where did my light go? Let me put the light back on them. Alright, so paint apps are very nicely done. As you can see, there's nice gold apps for all the buttons. And I love that they made sure to do the buttons all the way around. And underneath the bandana, you can see he's got that nice Western sculpted collar on there. He's a bit of a slender build, which I'm glad they did. The hat is not removable. Doesn't matter. I wouldn't take it off of him anyway. The gun holster is removable. It is a separate piece. The top belt actually goes with the crotch area, which is also a separate piece. So let's quickly go over articulation, because Vigilante actually has a one-up over other DC Multiverses, and I'm going to get to it. So I'll move the bandana down. Kind of looks like, Norm Macdonald in a way, doesn't he? Yeah, that's still a plus in my book. So he can look left, look both sides. He can look up about that high, go down low. And I guess if you wanted to replace the hat with something bigger, you could easily make this a shadow too. Just paint him black. He does have the shoulder rotation. Can go out about that far. Double jointed elbows, very nice. Because of the slender build, he actually has good range to move down and backwards. Can move his legs out about that far. Now the gun holsters with the gun in them do tend to limit a little bit of articulation, but not that much. But now right here, other DC Multiverses do not have from McFarlane. Thigh cut! You hear that? Now there are some clickies in there. So once you twist it, it will stay in place. And I'm assuming that's if you want to get him a motorcycle, because those of you who know about Greg Sanders Vigilante, he does have a motorcycle and he does ride horses. So you can easily rotate to get around whatever he's riding. He does have double jointed knees. Now these seem to be all original sculpt just for Vigilante. Those of you who have any characters that have worn jeans similar to this, not the McFarlane one, let me know in the comments. As far as I know, Vigilante is the first one to get jeans. He does have boots down at the bottom. They got the ankle rockers. I would have liked the ball joint to be the same color as the boot. That's maybe my one complaint. I would have liked the ball joint there, as well as up by the sleeve to also have flesh color, because I've seen it done with Superman. But sometimes it makes me wonder, hey, I'm not in the production business, so I don't know what that would entail to get that done. Maybe it costs too much. Don't know. So yeah, he's great. He's really great. So if you do have a motorcycle, or if you do have one of the many McFarlane horses, he can ride them. Just I also have. I got this. You can get these at Michael's or any craft store. They come in a tube with a bunch of other instruments, and they are to scale. And those of you who know about Greg Sanders know that he is, like I said at the beginning of the video, a rock troubadour. So he does play the guitar. And if you have seen from Batman Brave and the Bold, that guitar is also a gun. So watch out, bad guys. See, he holds it just fine, and it's such a great scale. I love it. I love it. It's so cool. Yeah, that is great. When I got this in the mail, I couldn't stop gushing about it. I made sure to pre-order him immediately. There is a Chase figure out there, if you're able to find it. It's very rare. I've seen some toy collectors actually get this guy. They have him in the color scheme that you see in Justice League Unlimited, where it has the more navy shirt and the white pants. I would love to get that one. Personally, I would just switch out the top and keep the jeans. It's pretty light in color already. Overall, I am very happy. I'm very happy to finally get a Vigilante, Greg Sanders, fully articulated with all his accoutrement that makes him who he is. And, oh, he's such a treat. He's such a treat. You know what else is a treat? If, while you're watching this, if you like and subscribe, that always helps us out. And we really appreciate it. So yeah, I mean, look at all that detail. I love it. And we're never going to... I hope he reuses this body by the end of the year. I doubt it. But if he doesn't, if the Todd father decides not to, hey, I am very grateful to get a Vigilante in hand. He's just awesome. And you can get such great cowboy poses. Well, draw. You gonna get some of this. Oh, I just love it. I love it so much. You can live out all your cowboy fantasies with this guy. And you get some really dynamic poses, even with the gun, because of all the multiple articulation. So you don't have to worry about swapping out hands if you don't need to. I mean, that's just great. I'm going to do a full Western style theme on the shelf. I love it. I love it. I wish we had more Western themed characters to go along with it, but hey, I'm not going to complain. I am very happy. It's such a great figure. I can keep going. I can go all day posing them. Just need to get a good horse. Or a motorcycle, because we do know that Vigilante does drive a motorcycle and he does stunts. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed that video. I think I rambled on long enough about him. Only so much I know I can say about a cowboy. But hey, that's one of those moments where less is more, and I'm very happy. I hope you are too, and if you did, and you like this video, please like and subscribe. We really appreciate it. And as always, may all your poses be artful. Bye.
Like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe.